Hey everybody, welcome back. Supposed to be recording more Nuclear Throne right now, but I decided, I had so much fun on that last Isaac run where we very nearly bit the dust about 100 times. Why not do it on this run? Pretty excited about this run so far. It looks like we have Lazarus Rags and Breath of Life. Breath of Life even has the worst My Stuff icon I've ever seen. ZNZF FEZB. I heard FEZB was going to be announcing a new Elder Scrolls game or Fallout game at E3 this year. Anyway, I'll also tell you that in addition to not loving our starting items, I don't love our starting attributes either. Breath of Life sucks, but not... Oh my god, no. Look. I think I bought myself a little bit of favorable, some time off from deliberately taking bad items with, that reroll room that we did last time, so I'm gonna just hang tight and not take Strange Attractor when our damage is also shitty. Let's recap. We have Lazarus Rags, our best item. If you don't count the fact that we have Spirit Hearts, because these Spirit Hearts do not come as a result of an item. But definitely, like, having 3... I wasn't even gonna say 3.5, I was pretty confident we were gonna lose one there. Having 3 Spirit Hearts is the strongest part of this run right now. Then we have Lazarus Rags. I can't remember whether or not it gives us the damage bonus. That being said, it might be worth, even if it doesn't give us the damage bonus, it might be worth killing ourselves with Lazarus Rags just to respawn with 1 red heart instead. It's not a guarantee that that would be the right choice, but it's possible. Apart from that, we also have Breath of Life, an item which is probably considered maybe the worst item in the game, and the only reason it wouldn't be considered the worst item in the game is because it never shows up, because most people don't do angel rooms very often. So, it's bad. This is a dire start. Well, it looks like our range is also bad, just in case it was like, first off, we're gonna poison your apartment with lead paint, but also the paint is gonna be a shitty color. It's like, that's secondary to the whole overall carcinogen thing, but at the same time, if you're gonna poison me, like, at least make it look nice from a feng shui perspective. But yeah, even poor range here, and look, I'll take the shit for taking those dingle hits here. Taking those dingle hits sounds like your mom's average night as a college junior. I don't know why it had to be specific to her year, because she was getting down with the D the whole time. But, that's what college is for in the 90s. Anyway, I don't know, that joke went a little deeper. Uncomfortable territory. Well, let me see, how many of you guys watching this out here have 90s moms? Most people my age have, like, 60s, not 90-year-old, but, like, we're coming into their adulthood in the 90s. Which would mean they were born in, like, 1972. Probably a lot of people. If the average age to, like, have a kid is, just for simplicity's sake, because the numbers make it work better, let's say 28 is the average age for having a child. That means I've gone cross-eyed. Tears plus shot speed here is important. Alright, if they have a kid when they're 25, and you turned, let's say you turned 18 in 1995, then you would have a kid in 2002, and then they would be like 13, 14 right now. That probably makes a lot of sense. Yo, that's freaking me out, man. It's that generational gap thing. That's crazy. You might be watching this. Your moms were like born in the 1980s? Maybe in the, like 1970s? That's wild, man. Yo, I get a Northern Lion. People age. Yo, but you'll feel it. You'll understand why that's... It's just a surreal feeling. Because for your whole life, you live it as you being like the young person. And then one day, you're not, and it's changed forever. It's weird. It's not a bad thing necessarily, but it is strange. And I know, because I've been on the other side. I know what it's like. Be like, oh yeah, I'm so young. Yo, actually I'm 16, I'm not that young. But you are, but it's good, but it's surreal. Anyway, thank you for being a reminder of our constant mortality for those of us who have crossed that Boolean threshold. Let's see, it's gotta be, oh thank god it's at least not bad. I mean, the screw pickup is good, but it's not that good. Really, like, Mom's Contact is a coup for us. I really would like to fight, Famine. If we're going, like, just fucking go for broke, man. If we're gonna be having, no damage, give me an orbital, let me hit the enemies with the orbital. That's it. I hate to do it on low HP, but If it's got to be done, it's got to be done. Oh, Northern Lion, look at it. You're killing these enemies this, super quickly. That's not so bad. Yo, these are literally the weakest enemies in the game. The dips have less HP than a neutral fly. And not like the neutral flies that come and attack you after you break their poop, like that guy right there. Like the flies that don't even hurt you when you touch them. They are literally less dangerous than an enemy that can't even hurt you. So don't base your perception of my HP on that nonsense. We might even... Okay, we're not going to die on this room. But we might die and come back to life on this room. The one thing that's fantastic about this, and I'll readily admit that, is that I still don't think there's any chance for us to fuck up a deal with the devil unless we literally brick it. There's a mathematical small chance that results from me dying, respawning, taking one hit, but then not actually finishing the job. Like, staying alive, but taking one hit of red heart damage. I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case. Just give me, like, an easy boss, please. Please. I demand it. But my demands fall on deaf ears. Please. Please. Okay, 1 penny, huh? This is well worth it. Not the haunts. Pin! Oh, there's a GD chance in hell. Okay. Pin, unfortunately, is a little tricky to hit with a bomb, which is what I would like to do in order to speed up this fight. Because as is, it's going to take a little while, you know? It's not going to be the fastest pin fight of all time. It might literally be the slowest. Don't get hit. Because it would actually be awesome to be able to not... Like, well, to be able to take a deal with the devil. Let's just be honest about it, right? Like, with half a spirit heart, I can take a deal with the devil. It'll kill me, for sure. I'll respawn with Lazarus Rags. But I can take it. That's something. That's something we can hang our hat on. And in today's world, we don't get too many opportunities like that. But you know what? We persevered. Yeah, Torn Photo is a huge help. For real, not even being sarcastic, even though I use my sarcastic voice. I can't. It's gonna be another angel run. I can't believe it, but it is. I'm actually, I did a literal facepalm. But it's not because I'm like, I'm not unhappy with my performance. I'm just, I don't know what to do. I'm tempted to kill ourselves and then come back and take that spirit heart, but instead, I'm actually gonna try to maintain precious life here. We'll walk in here, work with me, baby. Give me 1 set of bombs. Okay, well, an extra spirit heart, sure. There we go, there we go. Cricket's head. Okay, money. Enough money to buy, like, a red candle from the shop, or at least something to replace the god-awful, item we're currently saddled with. Please, work with me here. Mom's key. It's fine. It's fine. There's a chest down there, but I really don't want to fight enemies for it. We're so weak right now. Oh, Torn Photo makes it better. Allow me to take a sip of this water here. Torn Photo does make it better. Like, we're firing quickly now. Our damage is really, really bad. We froze that turret, that Diglett, and we still were unable to kill him in the time before his freezing was undone. That's not very good. That being said, our shot is like almost the same speed as like a technology or something like that. Like, it's very easy for us to hit an enemy as long as we're in the right area. But enemies that are mobile or, you know, shoot a lot or are hard to hit to begin with or have a lot of HP, which at that point, you know, that Venn diagram overlaps pretty much every enemy in the game. We're in a tough spot. Like, we're already about 2 minutes behind schedule, roughly. I mean, that was a miscalculation there, but... you know, it's an approximation. It's bad. It's not going to get better. You know, the enemies only get stronger as the game goes on. At least that's the idea. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So, we're in a tight spot. But every item room, you know, represents a ticket in the lottery to improve ourselves. And we may have a deal with the angel on this floor. We may have a deal with the devil. Like, we're living in new territory here. It's a new era. I'm very, very interested to see how it works out, to put it politely. But also, man, I wouldn't mind just like a straight-up, easy and very conventional run, if you know what I mean. Come on. Well, we did freeze you, and it works. Okay, gotta freeze you now. Please. There we go. Please get the job done. All right, that's not so bad. Look, I hate that this is a big room, but if you're going to have a big room, these are kind of the enemies you want to be fighting, I think, as long as we can get far enough away to not really put ourselves in harm's way. And let's consider that we have some good shot speed upgrades here. So we have a little bit more of an effective range, although we started with shit range, so not that thrilled about it. Red chests? One of those. I would like to start opening those because we have Mom's key, so, you know, opening chests is very important. But as of right now, I don't think it's worth it. Like, if we lose a Spirit Heart and we don't gain a Spirit Heart out of it, then it's not particularly strong, I suppose. And it's not like we're low on consumables. Well, we are, but it's not like that's what's, you know, slowing us down here. I don't know what I was trying for there. Let's try it. Okay, this is a glorious coup for us. Headless Horseman will drop the pony. The pony is, regardless of how you feel about it, about 2,000 or 3,000 times better than Breath of Life. Although, if you try to put that in your calculator, you may notice that it returns an error. That's because you can't divide by 0. Just kill one part, and then we're just fighting an enemy. We're so close. This is an easy boss fight. We're just having, you know, it's taking a lot longer than you'd expect for reasons. And that reason, namely, boils down to we suck. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Okay, we got angel rooms. I can't even blow up the statue. So, and of course, we get the Holy Grail. We get another ability to fly right after. That being said, I think we still want the pony, because the pony active effect, as bad as it may or may not be, is still better than Breath of Life, which I will never use. I think that Breath of Life, the way it works, is if you hold the button down, you hold the spacebar button down, and you get hit by a bullet at the same time, it means you don't take damage from the bullet. I might be mistaken in that, but it's something along those lines. I don't know his name, I just know the sound it makes when it takes a man's life. Let's hope that our item room continues to build on what has been, in all honesty, a relatively positive floor for us. Holy Mantles is good. And you know what's also kind of good is that we don't actually have a deal with the Angel Precedent because I have a great excuse not to blow up that Angel statue. Namely, the fact that that is impossible. What would I like to see in our item room? The gloves are fucking off. Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Mom's Knife. Give it to me. Death's Touch. Anything. Anything at this point that solves our problem. If the game's gonna be this dickish to me, well, turnabout is fair fucking play. Alright, we're gonna take a Spirit Heart of damage on the way out. That's fine. One of these cursed rooms is going to work for us. I guarantee it. Well worth it. Secret room, that's what I was checking on, is whether or not the secret room could be there, and it doesn't appear that it would be. Item room's got to be up this way. Magic Mush is also a huge pickup for us if we could swing it. You know, I long for those runs where we're like, oh, a Magic Mushroom again? Don't mind if I do. But I won't be able to notice its effects on top of Death's Touch, Halo, Cricket's Head, etc., etc. Come on. There we go. Wonder if that's going to be our secret room down there. If so, we could at least go to our shop. Wouldn't be able to buy anything, but sometimes it's just nice to look at how the other half lives. It's the best champion. He fires like 4 extra bullets in the same array. Okay, this is huge. This is enormous. It's not quite, you know, Ipecac levels, but it's so good. It means that I have a chance. I have a way out. That's fine. We still have Lazarus Rags. And check this out. I don't need to bomb our way into the shop because I'm going to do this instead. Alright, that was well worth it. We still have 1 bomb, but what am I going to get from the shop with 1 bomb? It don't matter. What that means, actually, now that I think about it, is that this might be a library over here, which is very important, if so. And it is a library. Book of Sin? Probably... Oh, not a good pickup. Book of Sin probably beats the pony? Look, it's a choice that I hope none of you ever have to make in your own lives. We're a little slower now, but we have Book of Sin. Is that a good payout? I don't know, but we're, you know, making a salad with the devil's lettuce right now as is, you know? We don't have good choices at all. We just have the least bad choices. Let's head down to the next floor. I'm gonna drink some more of this water. Blue Baby's only friend allows us to break the cycle of shit damage, though. Because now, we'll be able to kill enemies very, very quickly. And with the ability to fly, we can kind of hide ourselves away as well. Oh no, there goes our deal with the devil chance in all likelihood. And it could have been a deal with the devil. Don't tell me, Northern Line, don't you mean deal with the angel? No, it could still be devil chance. We didn't take a key piece. Blue Baby's only friend is still, like, yeah, fuck it. Lose the deal with the devil, but be happy about it because we shouldn't have even been in this position to begin with. The Blue Baby's only friend pickup saves us a whole heap of heartache here. I'm sticking with infestation, well, fish head, it's basically infestation. I'm gonna stick with it for now. Counterfeit penny, what do we care? Sure, yeah, let's do it again. Alright, all that for one bomb. Hey, man, I'm not gonna sweat it too much. Slow enemies, your days are numbered here. Blue Baby's only friend can shit on you the most easily of all. I think if we just hang out here, it's gonna be very difficult to hit us. I am surprised that worked out so well. I guess we don't have a choice in the matter. We'll take it. And the lovers. Okay. Beats pheromones, in my opinion. How far can Blue Baby's only friend take us? That's a great question, Jimmy. That's, I think, all things considered, that's what we're probably going to find out here. I'm hoping that it takes us farther than we could ever hope for. We could ever expect. Sure, we'll blow up what is necessary to blow up in order to get hive mind. I don't expect to really be able to do that much with our flies, or spiders for that matter, but sure. If we get Guppy somehow, then this will be something that we'll be very thankful about. And hey, that's a nice pickup. Sure, you're supposed to pick up Counterfeit Penny before you pick up all that stuff. That's for someone who's min-maxing because they're in a good mood. This run has not put me in a good mood. Last couple of runs, the game's been trying to retrain wreck me, and I just refuse to let it happen. But that's a rune. Hagalaz. Good news, Hagalaz rune. It's not that exciting, but hey. Mom's key. We'll buy, what was the, I don't forget what the other item in there it was, but I think we'll take it anyway, because we can afford it. That's true opulence, is not even knowing what a shop has for sale and purchasing it anyway. I'm assuming we created quite a lot of pills. Liberty Cap might make me replace Infestation, although let's be honest, you know, I took Hive Mind, I might as well get some advantage out of it. Speed down, that's real bad. Hematemesis is perhaps great. We can go in here now as a result of that Hematemesis pill and immediately get back to full HP. No, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Oh, we survived. Okay. We're slow now. This is a real issue, but we also have an awful lot of red hearts here. So we're not gonna die. We might get hit. What is this? Speed up. Extremely important. Full health, also probably pretty good. Hagalaz rune, you did okay. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, that's bad dodging. We got a Spirit Heart back here anyway. We still have an item room to go to on this floor as well. I don't know, I'm starting to think that we pulled this out, but we're not weak anymore. But we don't have, like, let me put it this way. Blue Baby's only friend is slowly going to get outpaced by enemies, and then we've got to rely on our tiers, and our tiers are still shit. Like, we didn't pull ourselves out of the run, we got a crutch. If somebody steals our crutches, or we face a hypothetical staircase that is made of particularly large stairs, then, you know, the crutch doesn't work as well anymore. And then we got to, you know, rely on our broken-ass ankles. Butt bombs, I mean, it's not a new robotic shoe or, you know, a cybernetic ankle. I'm sticking with the metaphor a little further than I should here, but you hopefully get the idea, which is basically that, you know, once Blue Baby's only friend stops being a switch that we can flip and be like, all of a sudden, we're strong, or stronger, because it doesn't scale, we're going to find ourselves in what I expect is going to be a bit of a tougher situation. But I can't deny that I'd rather have it than not have it. And we can try to fight to the death with Blue Baby's only friend here as our saving grace. It's unlikely to work out. Stranger things have happened. There is a tinted rock here. Only took me about 6 passes of that room to figure it out. There was nothing else for sale in here that I was so excited. Might as well take the Spirit Heart. We also, don't forget, still have Lazarus Rags. I don't know truly what to feel or say about that, but I can't deny that it is the truth. There we go. Okay. Well, it was only Caves... Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. It was only Caves 2. Let's hope for a deal with the devil here. I could be... Oh, alright, well. I could be persuaded to take a deal with the angel. Just make it a good one. Or literally give me no other option. And then I'll take it, even if it sucks. It's always better to take holy water than it is to not take holy water if you've got no D6 available. Alright, there's one of these bad boys. I have to feel like Libra is our... We have to take it here. It can't make our damage worse. Our damage is the worst it could possibly be already. I can't imagine... I can't fathom a worse damage. I like you, Judgment. Give me some flies. I'll come back for you. Yeah, that's helpful. Okay. Yeah, oh, golden key. Just in time. Thank you. Alright, what do you got for me? We still got this full health pill we should probably take advantage of. Okay. Getting into some decent stuff here. Oh, there is a dice room. It's a bit more of a risk than I'd like to admit because the dice room puts us in a situation where we might still have shit damage, or just a shit run in general, but we also won't have Blue Baby's only friend. By the way, thank you. I forget who it was on Twitter, but somebody sent me an awesome tip, which is if you have Libra, and I've got to remember, it's not like you get Libra. You have Libra. It's an active voice, because you have it at all times. It's a condition. Libra it's like Whore of Babylon. It's a state change. It constantly causes your stats to be rebalanced. So like, the tip, to avoid being overly verbose here, is when you have Libra, never take pills you don't recognize, because any stat down becomes a smaller, but albeit still terrible, all stats down. That's a very valuable tip. I appreciate it. I mean, a speed down pill is going to be less speed down, but it's also going to be a tears down, and it's going to be a range down, and a shot speed down, and maybe a luck down as well. I'm not sure if that factors into it. You can understand the problem now. That's a very practical, valuable tip, and we here at Northern Lion HQ are forever indebted. Look, I'm not going to pick up all the money. I hope it's a 5 room. If it's not a 1 or a 6, I hope it's a 5. Like, I probably shouldn't take that. We've been to our shop, yeah, we've been... Okay, well, might as well just work our way over this way. I'm not even interested in going to the cursed room because there's nothing... Like, we're so far away from a guppy item. What are we hoping for? The Pact? It's not bad. It's very good most of the time. With Libra, the damage of it is a little bit diminished, though. I think we just need to... I don't know. Get Epic Fetus. Paperclip is probably for the best here. Maybe we'll get Guppy's Tail or something, and then this will be very worthwhile. Broken Ankh, I could see it helping, but I don't think it's going to be, you know, paramount to our success. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready. 5 room. So yeah, we'll go fight one boss, unless we get like a teleport card. We'll go fight one boss, and then we'll 5 room out, and then we're doing this all to just get like a deal with the devil economy going. If we can get 3 or 4 of them, well, not 3 or 4. If we can even get one more deal with the devil than we would have otherwise gotten, then it represents a good investment on our time, I should say. And actually getting an orbital out of this feels really good as well. War is just, he's in a tizzy, he doesn't know what to do. Now if we could get it, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted there. Is like get him not only hit, but also frozen. Alright. Orbital coming our way. No teleportation cards, so we'll be leaving, and we stand a very good chance of getting a non-XL floor. I guess we should have picked up that key before we left. Whatever. Curse of the Blind. Again, I suppose, be careful what you wish for. Oh my, you can't be serious. Okay, well, just when I thought that we'd started to pull ourselves out of the abyss, we have become the abyss. Now, I'm very, very thankful that Blue Baby's only friend, because I don't want to move. I want to put myself in a corner and cry the day away. And then we can just stand in front of Isaac's heart and make it basically impossible to hit. But, I mean, it's basically impossible. It's not impossible. This is a goddamn nightmare. Are you seeing? This is what I will say to you, those of you who are like, oh, Northern Lion luck. The Northern Lion luck is so strong. Look at this shit. Look at it. And then after you look at it, I want you to really think about it and experience, if possible, the anguish that I am under as a result of the conditions that the game has forced upon me. Now, admittedly, we can start to feel pretty good about it in just a second if this item ends up being great, but still, look at it. Guppy's tail. That's what we wanted, man. And that's a magician card. You know, I specifically took the trinket that I took, Master of Unlocking, in case this happened. So, oh, you know, trademark Northern Lion luck. Trademark Northern Lion luck this week, in Isaac at least, has meant a very, very different thing. But we've persevered through some craziness. Let's continue to do so. In a way, I've put myself at a disadvantage by never taking Isaac's heart, because now I'm like, oh man, like I don't even know how to use this. That's on me though, because I could have taken it more often. Oh no, yeah, there you go. Good, didn't blow it. Gotta find these special rooms, and you know, any kind of teleport card probably beats full health right now. Oh, we can't teleport out of our boss rush anyway. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We have absolutely zero chance of getting into boss rush. 2 of diamonds. Okay, there's 99 cents. Which is a great excuse to never care about money for the rest of the game. At least money that drops onto the ground. As I just picked it all up. Stopwatch. Okay, you know what? All bets are off. I don't feel bad at all about taking stopwatch in this situation. Oh, a health upgrade? You should have. Normally, people would not say that. They'd be more humble. Oh, you shouldn't have. You should have, because you have teased the shit out of me on this run. And, you've left us in a very difficult situation. Oh, stopwatch, it's a 1 run. It's really not. Taurus is potentially meaningless. I don't know. 46 keys is good. I mean, I don't understand Taurus. We are at full HP no matter what here. Okay. I don't understand Taurus in this situation. Do we ever get invincibility? Does it matter? I mean, we can run into enemies no matter what. Yo, if you want to keep this chain going all day, I'm very excited for that possibility. Pay out whenever you please. Okay. Didn't change our HP. That's all I can really pay attention to. I don't know if we can ever even use Gimpy, but it's something, man. We've been to our shop. We have been to our item room. That must have been a champion. There's no other reason that he should take so long to kill. It scared me for a second. I was like, oh man, did experimental treatment make Blue Baby's only friends damage so much lower? That would be a disappointment. I don't know how it would ever happen. Probably 3 champions there. Oh, here we go. Alright, the cage. This will be a real test. Even though he's slow, so are we. Wanted to freeze him a little bit there, and he's going to be surprised. Our damage still sucks. I check in on occasion just to make sure I'm not missing out. Freeze him. Freeze him. There we go. Little freezing. I don't know what's happening there, but I'm happy we did it. And a deal with the devil. And a damage upgrade. Well, an all stats upgrade, I guess, technically. And Headless Baby. Anything that operates outside of the Libra paradigm, I think is disproportionately good for us now. So I'll take it, man. Necropolis 2. I can't believe the way this run has gone. But I'm proud of us because, you know, this run might seem crazy now, but it started a lot worse, I think. So, you know, I'm content in the situation we find ourselves in. So we got double world cards here. Moon card. I don't know how we use the moon card effectively. I guess we can use it to get into our boss trap room, or perhaps even better, to get out of our boss trap room. But actually, there's no arcade, so... oh no, we can just walk in with 2 bombs. That's another good point. Now we're slow here, so be careful. Or we can teleport out of this room. Okay, Guppy's Paw. All of a sudden, we got a very real chance of becoming Guppy, and we still have Hive Mind, even if Libra sucks. I think it makes sense to save some HP here, honestly. Maybe a lot of HP. Isaac's Heart means we can't get hurt in that situation, right? Okay, got it. I don't know if we should save the Devil card. I don't know what card is... Probably another World card is the best card to have for us, actually. But I'm going to use this to teleport out of the boss trap room, because the boss trap room could give us some Guppy payouts. Just a totally batshit insane run. Wait, our shots look good? We gotta try this. Oh, this is not bad. It's not great. Blue Baby's Only Friend's still better, I think, especially considering all enemies will be slow. Oh, Isaac's Heart, right. There's a Tinted Rock there. But all of a sudden, starting to feel like we got a chance at this. But then our tiers are bad? Wait, what's going on with that? On some rooms they're good, on some rooms they're bad? Why are our tiers changing in size? I don't know, man. You know what? Just accept it. Some things are outside of our realm of control right now. I guess this means that, the flip side is true as well. All tiers are, or sorry, all stat upgrades are all stats upgrades, even if they're tiny ones. Oh, you know what? It's Taurus, I guess, our rage building. Now that I think about it. Yeah, that must be what it is. I didn't know that it causes you to do more damage as the room went on as well. At least that's what it looks like. That's what it appears to be. Alright, what are we at here? 29 minutes. All things considered, this could be worse. It's not a complete train wreck. He says, with his voice betraying his true emotions. We don't need Spirit Hearts right now. I definitely did not think that we would still have Lazarus Rags available to us at this point of the game. Sissy Longlegs, man, we got Hive Mind. That's potentially a big pickup here. And this room, always a favorite and also an exceptional disappointment to me. Oh, these spiders. Sissy Longlegs has taken an awful lot of initiative here, and I really appreciate that. That's what we like to see here at Munder Difflin. Okay, we got 26 bombs. More than enough to start poking and prodding for some useful stuff here. Let's start looking at some of these cards. Hanged Man. I just use it because it's not particularly good. Or nor is that. Two of Spades. Ridiculous. Hermits. Not as valuable as the World. It's kind of surprisingly bad there. Interesting Room. Interesting Room is now over. I don't see a Tinted Rock. These are definitely not good enough, but hey, at least we got a good chance to donate to our donation machine. Alright, I still don't know. Okay, that was fast. I still don't know how I feel about this run. But it does keep getting better. And we don't seem to be taking damage, but that can change. But it also doesn't have to. We could buy that battery back there, but, what does it really matter? In the whole scheme of things, okay. Just do damage wherever you can do damage here. Don't worry about your tiers yet. Standard Northern Line, don't mess with a good thing. If you got something that seems to be working out for you, just stick with it for now. We've taken out about half of Mom's... Oh, there we go. Taking out about half of Mom's HP without having to worry about whether or not we're going to take damage. Or just simply without taking damage, if you want to be even more complicated about it. There we go. That worked out well. The good thing about our tiers, it's slightly less DPS, at least right now, than Blue Baby's Only Friend is, but also it freezes, or has a chance to freeze. We do get a deal with the devil. Please, seal the deal. Oh, you dirty dog. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Lump of Coal would be nice. Krampus's Head would be nice. We'll take whatever. Book of Sin, I think you did your part. I appreciate it, but your time is now over with. Curse of Darkness. I don't think this is worth using the World card on. I think it's in our best interest to just you know, truck along. Nobody is happier that I took damage there than I am. Because it showed me not to be an idiot. Or at least as much of an idiot. Yo, try to get the... I'm trying to hit him like once with a tear just to freeze him. But we're not getting the freeze tear effect. 68 cents, 21 bombs, 98 keys. It's fantastic. Let's not forget, I need to constantly remind myself, we have Isaac's heart. So, you know, you want to stand in front of bullets that are coming towards you. Beams are not going to do much. Like, sorry, you're not going to be able to do much about beams. But at least try to get out of the way of beams and stand in the way of other stuff. Yeah, very productive conversation, Coach. Thank you very much for your help. I don't see any tinted rocks. On a quick scan. Right, don't take unidentified pills. There's a couple steps in the Northern Lion learning process. First, you don't know anything, and then someone tells you something, and then you remember that someone tells you something, and then you start implementing it. It's a multi-stage process here. We're only one item away from becoming Guppy. I have to try. Oh, if I could freeze you, it would be... well, not that great, apparently. Oh, you're the champion version. I didn't even notice. So we can get some chain reactions here. Lovely. Okay, how about you? Low-key. Still, like, the best combo that I can think of is, like, we get the freeze, which I guess was done right there, and then we can just hold Blue Baby's only friend on top of you. Let's try that strategy out. The only problem is, if the enemy moves, it can put you pretty far away. Okay, freeze? No, no freeze. How about now? Yeah, there we go. That's the good stuff. In a way, I think Stopwatch may... well, let's talk about it this way. This may prove how amazing Stopwatch is, in that this run was probably sunken. Not very smart damage. Again, Isaac's heart. My own fault, but Isaac's heart is the impetus for that. This run looked sunken, and all of a sudden, it's not maybe so bad. As a result, almost exclusively of Stopwatch. Only seemed to make sense to try that out. Maggie's Faith is too little too late, no question. We'll go back for the Spirit Heart. I mean, I'm not going to say that I wish I used the World card here, but Christ almighty, it is a long trip, apparently, to wherever we're going. That's not the end, huh? I don't really care if we don't have Krampus's head ready for the boss. It's much more of a non-boss item, I think, in this situation, because a slow boss is an immobile boss, is a boss that we're going to be able to take out easily with Blue Baby's only friend. So it's really for these larger rooms that are perhaps a little bit more annoying. Ooh, Tammy's head we gotta take, because it's used more often than Krampus's head anyway. I don't think it's going to be particularly strong, but even that damage bonus per room adds up. Helps out. Alright, Death is dead. Second level cube of meat and no deal with the devil. But hey, another thing attacking for us instead of for the enemy is a positive thing. Now, Utero 2, we're still not going to use the world card. It's still not the viable choice for us. Going to be much more interested in... well, I mean, we could play the Blood Bank, but what do we care? We're going to be much more interested in using it on the Cathedral. It's a champion, but that's not a big deal. And then on the Cathedral, things start to move a little faster. We get to the chest. I expect the chest to be really, really annoying unless we get great synergy, but... even just having the opportunity to get down to the chest is something that I wasn't necessarily sure was going to fit into our run here, so I'm very thankful for it, to be honest with you. Trying to fire, like, in both directions here, just so I give us a chance to freeze, but also Blue Baby's only friend never stops dealing damage. It's not working out too well, to be honest. Not supposed to take on known pills, and I knew that as I took it, but I figured who dares wins, you know? All of a sudden, we're actually starting to deal a little bit of damage with our tears. I can't believe we picked up Taurus, and it is still never gone for us. That's kind of funny. Guppy. Not Guppy, but some very damaging spiders, so I'll be the first to admit that one. Dark Bum would be having a field day on this run. We got, I mean, not that it would help us out that much, I guess, but getting a lot of red hearts here. Speak of the devil. Pheromones is okay, but we don't really have much use for it. Alright, what about this one? Yeah, tough to sneak that shot in. It's alright, though. There is a Tinted Rock. Small Rock would be hugely important right now. Okay. I mean, Mom's Key has been good for us as well. I'm not going to try to act otherwise, but it'd be nice to be able to, I don't know, maybe get the Guppy Dream done to completion here. I thought Blue Baby's only friend maybe wouldn't count as doing damage that way, so we could just sneak that in there. I guess I walked into one of his shots, so that's probably entirely my bad. Just don't shoot. Yeah, there you go. I guess, like, with enemy effective range being so bad, I could just kind of hang out and be like, yo, you will never get this. You will never get this. But we're proving right now to be our own worst enemy, I think. Yo, I think I'm going to hate this room. Watch the shadow that follows. That's by far the most important thing. There might be one more. I don't know if I've ever seen this room. At least I can't recall. No, no more. Okay. No more spirit arts in there. I should go back for one, but I'm lazy and this run is bad. That's good. I mean, I don't like losing the black card, but it's all right. Try to get the freeze in here whenever possible. There we go. There's the freeze. That gives us a window in which to use Tammy's head. We'll try to get the freeze in there. If we just go like one shot, then back, then one shot, then back. Yeah, it makes it easy enough to get done. All right. I think we've won this run. But certainly this is an unorthodox way of getting it done, but I guess I'm happy about it regardless. Okay, so we don't really want to do the mini-boss. At least we don't want to go out of our way to do the mini-boss. And I do want to do the curse room because curse rooms don't hurt us at all. And, of course, the Guppy Dream. Never forget about the Guppy Dream. I think I whiffed on everything there. And you know what? That one's totally my bad because we could have used that in a much more centralized location. What a... just a damn strange run. This would never happen on an Isaac run. Because you would just re-roll all this weird shit that's happened to us. Or most of the weird shit that you at least could re-roll, but... maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's good that we didn't have the chance to re-roll all this weird shit that happened to us, because it's given me some perspective. And now, when I go into our next run, I'll be like, whoa, well this is weird, but at least it's not as bad as the last one. But, we're not out of the woods yet. The chest could be super tough. You know, there's a lot of big rooms there that are tough to dodge, and even tougher to dodge when you got Isaac's heart, obviously. Sissy Longlegs is helping. Yeah, you're helping. Don't feel bad. Our spiders are really, really nice. If only there were a way to get more of them. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We'll probably pop the Hierophant card straight away. I think we'll save Tammy's head until there's more enemies on the screen, and this becomes, again, just our standard back and forth like a, you know, the final track on a Dismemberment Plan album. We want to get the freeze done here, and then once we get the freeze done, we pretty much just continue doing the back and forth just to speed it up a little bit. Okay, I've got a rhythm going on now. It's more about positioning than it is about dodging, because if we position ourselves far enough away, we don't have to dodge. Right, back and forth, back and forth. Unless, yeah, that's the perfect situation if you can just constantly attack in one direction because he's against the wall. Like this one will probably work out just fine. Oh, that's lovely. And then a freeze? That would have been a really good time for a freeze. He's against the wall again. Very poor decision. Oh, we're close. We are very close. Now he's out in the open. But I think the damage is already done, and you know what? Not that long of a run, all things considered, and there's a lot of things to consider here. No curse either, lucky me. Did we get Black Candle? We may have. Okay, chocolate milk. Oh my god, chocolate milk money equals power Tammy's head. I am going to take Eve's Mascara with this, because it should make Tammy's head so much better, even if it lowers our rate of fire desperately. Also, I think our spiders will be, like, a lot better. So here's what I'm thinking. Keep the charge held down. But attack these guys, and then we unleash the Kraken. It's, you know, maybe not as impressive as I would have thought, but it's okay. It's still pretty good. It's got a little bit of like a Star Wars fanfare going on here. Bow, 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 bada, bow, bow. Yeah, that's it. Eat it up, baby. Now, this has taught us a little interesting thing about the physics of Isaac, hasn't it? When he ate the bomb, it entered his time dilation field, as if he was, you know, Gargantua or something. That's more along the lines of what I was looking for. And all of a sudden, you know, with Chocolate Milk Eve's Mascara, even our tap shots are pretty large here. Oh, and the cack. Oh, the damage. The damage. Oh, we get Taurus immediately, apparently, in this situation. Because Ipecac was probably such a huge damage upgrade that it gave us a huge speed upgrade, too. Yeah, thank you, Libra. What an interesting situation. I'm not taking the bombs, even though I almost took the bombs. I'll be the first to tell you this is a very strange situation we find ourselves in. I'm assuming that our damage is going to be solid. Yeah, okay. This is weird. If we're going to immediately get this, it doesn't make sense to use Tammy's head right away. I mean, why not? Go ahead. So we want to probably pop this, and then if an enemy ever lives long enough, then we can use Tammy's head after in a more effective way. That was dumb damage. Like this. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. I wouldn't wish this run on my worst enemies, but that's because I don't like them very much. This run is very fun. It's just, it certainly, oh, okay, we can't keep doing that. It's forced me out of my comfort zone. And I think we've learned a little bit about it, honestly. Learned a little bit about Isaac in the process. Way down yonder on the old cathedral, we got stung like we were fighting Beedrill. You know, we're losing a lot of HP for the amount of floor we've covered here. This may help out. Yeah, we'll take it. I mean, it's a slight speed downgrade, but our speed is still extraordinarily high. I guess it's an everything. Wait, is Lard like an all stats down if you have Libra? Because it's a very slight speed down? Oh my god. Proptosis, man. These are large tiers now. This is a little silly. We gotta see how Tammy's head handles this, but we've got to encounter a room that doesn't die immediately in order to see how the Tammy's head shots look. They're gonna deal a lot of damage, though, I'll tell you that much. I gotta talk like twice as loud to get over top of this. Oh. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, that's gonna kill everything. That's like Scorched Earth. We got Taurus active again. I guess you take speed up for an all stats up, and then you get ready to take Hematemesis just in case things go catastrophically wrong. Here we go. Let's do it. I'm prepared. Blue Baby's only friend. You get the first star of this game for sure. You're the MVP. TSN player of the game. Without you, there wouldn't be a run to have right now. You'll never know how much I appreciate the support that you've given me on this run. I am forever in your debt. For now, though, we'll take the glory. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.